I swear this wasn't the listing I saw online.
I mutter, staring at the chipped green door with its iron knocker shaped like a skull. The scent of damp wood and earth rises from the porch, almost as if the house itself is breathing beneath the creeping ivy.
Looks atmospheric.
Sam says, slinging a bag over his shoulder and giving me a grin that's a little too amused for my liking.
You wanted rustic, right?
Yeah, rustic, not in graveyard chic.
He shrugs. And before I can protest further, the old key grinds in the lock, and the door swings open with a long, low groan, as if the house is waking from a very long sleep. The inside smells faintly of lavender, mixed with something metallic, like rust. A fireplace, cold and filled with ash, dominates the living room, and worn rugs stretch across creaky wooden floors. Faded paintings of unfamiliar faces stare down from crooked frames, their eyes following our movements a little too precisely.
Cozy.
Sam declares, dumping his bag on a leather armchair that sighs under the weight.
Or cursed.
I murmur, but he's already halfway down the hallway, excited to explore. That's when the first odd thing happens. A soft thump echoes from upstairs, followed by what sounds like shuffling footsteps. I freeze.
Did you hear that?
I whisper. Sam's head pops out from a doorway, his brow raised.
Hear what?
Thump. This time it's louder, the sound of something or someone moving just above us.
You can't tell me you didn't hear that.
He frowns, glancing at the ceiling.
Old houses make noises, dude. Probably just the wood settling.
Yeah, or a Victorian ghost deciding we look tasty.
Or the Airbnb host forgot to mention it's part of a unique local experience.
You're hilarious.
I mutter, grabbing my phone to look for the original listing, but as I scroll through the photos, something doesn't sit right. The images, bright and cheerful, show a warm, sunlit cottage with daisy-filled window boxes and a pristine garden. But here, in the real house, the windows are filthy, the garden overgrown, and the cheerful daisy boxes non-existent. It's as if we've stepped into a different house entirely. Just then, my phone buzzes with a new message. It's from the Airbnb host.
Hope you're settling in. By the way, ignore any strange noises upstairs. The attic door locks on its own at night. Just a quirk of the old place. Enjoy your stay.
Sam.
I say slowly, holding out my phone. He reads the message, his playful grin faltering.
Okay, that's unsettling.
You think? And no one thought to mention this little quirk beforehand.
Suddenly, a door creaks open upstairs, deliberate, like someone turning a handle from the other side. This time, even Sam goes pale.
All right, maybe we should check it out. If it's just a loose door, better now than at 3 a.m.
Better you than me.
We climb the stairs slowly, every step protesting beneath our weight. The hallway above is dim, lit only by the fading light filtering through cracked curtains. At the far end, a single door stands slightly ajar, revealing a sliver of darkness beyond. Sam reaches for the handle, but I grab his arm.
Wait, what if?
Relax, it's just a door.
He pushes it open and we peer inside. The attic is empty. Mostly. A single rocking chair sits by the window, its seat swaying ever so slightly, like it's just been abandoned.
Wind.
Sam mutters, but he doesn't sound convinced. And then I see it. A small dusty journal lying on the floor, half hidden beneath the rocking chair.
Look at this.
I pick it up and flip through the brittle pages. The handwriting is neat but frantic, as if the writer was in a hurry or terrified. The last entry sends a chill down my spine.
If you find this, leave the house before midnight. Don't stay. Don't listen to it. It's not the wind. It's watching you.
Suddenly the door behind us slams shut with a deafening bang.
This is getting wild.
We need to leave. Now.
Sam, the door, why did it close?
My voice trembles as I pull at the handle, but it won't budge.
It's stuck.
Sam yanks beside me, putting his full weight into it. Nothing. The door stays solid, unyielding, as if sealed by something more than just old wood and rusted hinges.
This isn't happening. It can't be happening.
Then, without warning, the rocking chair screeches to a violent halt, like an invisible hand has grabbed it mid-sway. Both of us freeze, breath hitching in our throats.
Did you see that?
I choke out, my eyes locked on the chair. Sam's face is ashen.
We need to find another way out.
He bolts for the attic window, wrenching the curtain aside. But the glass is fogged, coated with thick condensation, and something else. Words, scrawled backward from the outside, as if for someone inside to read.
You're already too late.
I stumble back, my hands trembling uncontrollably.
Sam, what the hell is this place?
We have to break the window. It's the only way out.
I grab a wooden stool from the corner and hand it to him. He swings hard, but the glass doesn't crack, not even a scratch. Bang! The noise comes again, this time from behind us. Slowly we turn and my stomach twists into a knot. The journal, it's no longer on the floor where I left it. Instead, it sits neatly on the rocking chair, propped open to a new page that neither of us had seen before.
You shouldn't have come upstairs.
Oh my God, I whisper, clutching Sam's arm.
What does it want from us?
The air thickens, heavy with a pressure that feels like hands pressing against my chest. A low hum fills the room, a sound just on the edge of hearing, like a distant whisper you can't quite catch.
We need to move.
Sam shouts, grabbing my wrist. Together, we lunge for the trapdoor in the floor, the one leading back downstairs. But just as Sam pulls the latch, the light bulb overhead flickers. Once, twice, and then darkness swallows us whole.
Sam?
I whisper, my voice barely audible over the sudden stillness.
I'm here.
He replies, though his voice sounds different now, strained, like it's coming from farther away than it should. I fumble for my phone, hands shaking, and click the flashlight on. The beam slices through the dark, landing on Sam's face, except it's not Sam. Not anymore. The thing standing in front of me wears Sam's face, but his eyes, those aren't his eyes. They're black, endless, filled with a coldness that seeps into my bones.
Leave? Why would you leave? You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
I stagger back, my flashlight flickering wildly in my grip.
You're not Sam. Where is he? What did you do to him?
The creature smiles, a slow, deliberate curl of the lips, like it's savoring the fear radiating off me.
He's close. He'll always be close.
Just then the trapdoor bursts open and I feel a hand grab my ankle, yanking me downward. I scream, kicking wildly, but the grip tightens, pulling me into the black void below.
No, let me go.
And then, just as suddenly as it began, the hand releases me. I tumble backward onto the attic floor, gasping for breath. I whip my flashlight around, but there's nothing. No creature, no Sam, only the empty rocking chair, swaying gently once again.
Sam, where are you?
But there's no reply. Only the faint hum, growing louder now, like it's filling every corner of the room. And then the door unlocks with a soft click.
No! I gasp, scrambling to my feet as the door creaks open slowly, revealing an inky blackness that seems to breathe, pulling me in with an unseen force. Sam! I cry out again, my heart racing, panic gnawing at my insides. The sound of my voice echoes, fading into the void. With trembling legs, I step closer, the flashlight beam quaking as I point it toward the opening. A flicker of movement catches my eye. A figure. Is that you? I stammer, squinting into the dark. It's too far to make out clearly, but there's a familiar silhouette. Help me! The voice is a faint whisper, almost lost to the wind. I lurch forward, drawn by desperation, but the door slams shut behind me with a deafening thud, causing the walls to shudder. I whip around, panic surging through me. Let me out, please! In the suffocating silence, I hear it again, softer this time. Please, help me! Is it really him, or is it another trick, a game being played by whatever has taken hold of this place? Sam! I scream, pounding on the door, my knuckles screaming in protest. I'm coming for you! A low laugh reverberates through the air, a chilling sound that crawls under my skin. You're too late, sweet girl, it mocks, the words curling around me like a cold breeze. He belongs to us now. No! I shout defiantly, rage igniting my fear. You won't take him from me! The shadows shift, twisting and writhing as if alive, and I stagger back, trying to hold on to my sanity. I need to think, to find a way to save Sam. In that moment, the journal on the rocking chair catches my eye again. I sprint toward it, the fear driving me like a freight train. I flip through the pages, desperately searching for anything, an incantation, a clue, anything that might help me fight back. Each page is filled with cryptic notes and sketches of twisted faces, but one entry stands out. To escape the grasp of shadows, you must uncover the truth hidden in the light. What does that mean? The light? A flicker in the corner of my eye draws my attention back to the window. The thick fog has parted just enough to reveal the faintest glimmer of moonlight breaking through. The light, I whisper, hope igniting within me. I rush to the window, throwing open the heavy curtains, but the moonlight does more than illuminate the attic. It casts eerie shadows that dance across the floor, forming dark shapes that seem to reach for me. I can't let it deter me. I hoist myself onto the windowsill, ready to climb out when suddenly, the hum returns, stronger, more insistent. It resonates through the very walls, shaking the floor beneath my feet. "Get out!" the voice echoes, not Sam's, but something ancient and commanding. I hesitate, caught between two worlds, the safety of the attic and the unknown outside, but just then, I hear it again, softer, more urgent. "Help me!" With a surge of courage, I jump out of the window into the night. Landing hard on the overgrown grass below, I gasp for breath. The moon hangs low, illuminating a narrow path that leads back to the front of the Airbnb where shadows loom ominously. I sprint toward the door, determination propelling me forward. As I approach, I notice a glimmering object partially buried in the dirt, a key, shining with an otherworldly light. This must be it! I grab it, feeling warmth radiate from it, a stark contrast to the chill of the haunted Airbnb. "Sam!" I call out again, desperation clawing at my throat. "Where are you?" As if in response, the front door creaks open, beckoning me inside, but instead of dread, I feel an odd sense of purpose wash over me. I step inside, the key clutched tightly in my palm. The air inside hums with energy, and I feel the shadows shift around me, swirling in anticipation. "You shouldn't have come here!" The voice sneers again, but I refuse to let it intimidate me. "You don't own me!" I shout, brandishing the key like a sword. "I will find Sam!" The shadows hiss, recoiling from the light emanating from the key, revealing a staircase I hadn't noticed before. Could this be the way to save him? With my heart pounding, I climb the stairs, the echoes of my footsteps ringing out like thunder. At the top, I find a door heavy and ornate, the keyhole glimmering as if alive. "This is it. This is it," I whisper to myself, clutching the key tightly. The door looms before me, dark and intimidating, but my resolve is stronger than my fear. I insert the key, feeling a jolt of energy pulse through me as it clicks into place. With a deep breath, I turn it. The door creaks open slowly, revealing a room bathed in a soft, ethereal light. "Sam!" I call out, my voice trembling. There he is, standing at the far end of the room, illuminated by the glow. He looks different, ethereal, and almost transparent, as if caught between worlds. "Sophie?" His voice is filled with longing, yet shadowed by an unshakable fear. I rush toward him, my heart racing. "I'm here! I came for you!" The moment I reach him, I can feel the coldness that surrounds him, an aura of despair that clings to him like a shroud. "I don't know how to break free," he whispers, eyes filled with desperation. "The shadows, they won't let me go." "But we can fight them together," I insist, taking his hands in mine. I feel warmth, a flicker of hope, but it's quickly extinguished by the darkness swirling around us. "You don't understand, Sophie. They're stronger than you think," he pleads, his voice breaking. "I don't want you to get hurt." "But I won't leave you here." My voice rises, echoing in the chamber. "You're not alone, Sam. We'll find a way out. We have to." The shadows creep closer, their whispers growing louder, a cacophony of voices attempting to drown us in despair. "You're mine!" one taunts, its voice slick and oily. "He's mine to keep forever." I feel a surge of anger, the intensity of our connection fueling my resolve. "You can't have him!" I shout, stepping protectively in front of Sam. "You have no power over us!" With those words, I raise the glowing key, holding it high. The light pulses brighter, pushing back the darkness. The shadows hiss and retreat, momentarily stunned. "What is that?" Sam breathes, looking at the key as though it were the sun. "I think it's our way out," I say, my heart pounding in rhythm with the light. "Together we can break free." I step forward, dragging him with me, the energy from the key enveloping us both. The shadows shriek in fury, their forms twisting and writhing as they lash out. But as we stand there, victorious, a chilling thought pierces the moment. What if the shadows are only biding their time? I glance around, feeling the remnants of their dark energy lingering in the corners, but Sam squeezes my hand, grounding me. "Whatever comes next, we face it together," he promises, and I feel a swell of hope rising within me. Together we turn toward the light, ready to embrace whatever lies ahead, knowing that this haunted Airbnb will never truly be the end of our story.